Hi, I'm Debra, licensed marriage and family therapist, and I want to share a quick tip on how to bring peace and ease and regulate strong emotions, especially when we're overwhelmed with mixed emotions, angry, overwhelmed, anxious. There's a whole host of things our body does to let us know that we're feeling activated or that our loved ones are feeling activated. And so I recently published a book, How to Train My Brain, and I even included this one because it's one of my favorites that I've used with everyone. I use for myself and my children and anyone I work with. And I love that it's a hand because we all have hands, and so when we get stressed and activated, we can't access our prefrontal cortex, which has all that information and data, and we're going to default to our survival brain, which is often defense mechanisms and fight, flight, or freeze. And so the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is basically you want to go through all your senses. And even then, I don't even remember all the senses. So it doesn't even matter what order you go in. But I tend to do, say to myself or whoever else is overwhelmed, and my children, like if we're waiting in line and they're impatient, or in the car, and lots of things happen. And so I say, what are 5 things that you see? List off the 5 things you see. What are 4 things that you can touch, feel? And I like to encourage the textures and the temperatures to go more into detail. Then I do, what are 3 things that you can hear? What are 2 things you can smell? And 1 thing that you can taste. And if there's nothing that you can taste recently, then I would also say, what is something you're grateful for or happy for? And it's amazing that how, I know it seems so simple, but when we're in the present moment, if you give your brain something to focus on that's grounded in the moment, you're actually going to feel much better. And then you're going to be able to access your prefrontal cortex, planning, organizing, all that good stuff, knowing right from wrong. And then you're going to be able to now go to whatever you're dealing with a new, fresh, open mind and heart. So this is just an easy strategy to help you be your best self. You can go to my website, positivereframe.org, to buy a copy of How to Train Your Brain, which is filled with great information on examples of this and why it's so important to do things like these to get present in our body. I share resources on my social media page daily. Thank you for listening. Take wonderful care.